Located between Pismo Beach and Oceano, Grover Beach may be the Central Coast's hidden gem, and I'm going to give you the insider's perspective as a local resident on whether or not the lifestyle and the culture makes sense for you. So if you're thinking about moving to the Central Coast, specifically Grover Beach, and you want an insider's perspective, this is going to be a great video for you. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into it. This is Grover Beach. Let's get started. I'm Joshua Farris, Central Coast native and real estate broker. I've been helping clients buy, sell, and invest here on the Central Coast for over 14 years, and I look forward to helping you. Buying, selling, or investing here on the Central Coast? Reach out. So I've lived in Grover Beach, like I said. I've lived here for about 5 years now, and I'm a Central Coast native. Lived in North County, Templeton, Atascadero for many years, and this is my first coastal city that I've lived in. I have lived in Pismo Beach and Arroyo Grande, and those are nearby. So I'm excited to give you my perspective after living here for a few years, get an idea. So first thing, really happy when I moved here about the community feel. This is not as touristy as Pismo Beach. You're going to be able to have that kind of community lifestyle. There are concerts in the park at Ramona Park. You have Stone Soup, which if you're not sure what that is, look it up. It's a great festival here in Grover Beach. So overall community feel, I really enjoyed that. Come here to Red Bee Coffee, see that in just a minute. Usually on a Sunday, and just enjoy getting to know the local community. You'll see a lot of people that you know. It's a small town, kind of laid back feel. So as far as the weather is concerned here, it's not going to be quite as sunny as Avila Beach, right? So if you're looking for a really sunny spot, it's not going to be as sunny. Sometimes there'll be fog. It might be a little chilly from time to time, but usually in the morning that burns off. So overall the climate here, the weather is great. A little bit more like Southern California, a bit less like Morro Bay and Los Osos. But there is a little bit of fog, especially if it's warm in San Luis Obispo. So those are one of the things that I've experienced here after living here for a few years. And we're walking right now on Grand Avenue, which in just a moment I'm going to show you some of the recent developments that have been happening here in Grover Beach. And that's why I like this city. I like being in an area that I feel has some very positive outlook, right? And so I'm going to show you here just a moment some new developments, multi-use space with apartments up front, up top, with a great rooftop deck where you get some amazing views of the ocean. And down below you have the retail space. So really an optimistic feel for Grover Beach. I feel in the next 10 years, if you buy real estate here and you own a couple homes or invest in this area, you're going to be happy you did, because there's really been some positive infrastructure changes here to Grand Avenue and for the build out here for the new apartments and that mixed use space. So one of the things that I like about Grover Beach, it's not going to be as crowded, and you're going to have a little bit more of that community feel versus in some parts of Pismo Beach. So like I said, I really feel that Grover Beach has a very positive outlook when it comes to the future. Here on Grand Avenue, you can see some construction that's being done here. Part of Palladium, the Central Coast building that's happening here. And I think this really represents the optimism that a lot of people have here for this area. And it's one of the last coastal beach towns here in California, right on the beach. You don't have to drive more than 5 minutes to get to the beach. That still has opportunity for growth and some positive changes. And I think this construction here represents that. Like I said, if you're going to buy a home here, you want to know that it's got an optimistic and positive outlook, and that's what I feel here as a resident. In the next 10 years, I feel like I'm going to be happy here, and all of the positive things that are going on are going to make this an even better place to live. So this home right behind me is my friend's house. I just helped him buy it a couple weeks ago. And he grew up, like me, in Templeton, North County here in San Luis Obispo. So location here is excellent. And that's one of the reasons I like living in Grover Beach myself. So if you want to go to San Luis Obispo, it's only about 10 to 12 minutes. You can go on the 101 for more direct, or the 221 there for the back way into San Luis Obispo. So great location. You're only a couple minutes from San Luis Obispo. If you want to go to Morro Bay, you're only about 15-20 minutes. Avila Beach, about 10 minutes, maybe 9 minutes yourself. So if you want to go down south and you want to experience Santa Barbara, you're only about an hour and 15 minutes. If you want to go to Solvang and experience Solvang, you're only about 50 minutes. So great central location here for the coastal communities. And I think one of the pros for living in Grover Beach. My friend's really happy. He's excited to be moving in. He's moving in this weekend, and we're excited to have him here as a new resident for Grover Beach. I've enjoyed living in Grover Beach for the last few years and hope to continue living here for the foreseeable future. Like I said, I think there's a lot of opportunity in this coastal city here on the Central Coast. A lot of positive changes happening down the line, and I think it's just going to get better. And if you've thought about living in a coastal city and you thought, man, I wish I would have bought in Newport Beach or Redondo Beach 20, 30 years ago, or Long Beach, maybe this is your chance for a place like Grover Beach. Just imagine in 20 years or 10 years from now, what kind of positive changes are going to happen to this little coastal town. Like I said, I've loved it here. I think that you might as well, if you like small, charming towns close to the beautiful beach like this, with amazing coastal weather, great community feel, positive outlook for the future, and a lot of opportunities there for travel if you want to get to San Luis Obispo or visit other coastal cities here on the Central Coast. But I'd be curious, have you thought about relocating here to Grover Beach? What do you think about Grover Beach versus Pismo Beach? Leave your comments below. I'd love to read them. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're looking to move to the area and you'd like to work with a local real estate agent like myself, feel free to give me a call. I'll be happy to walk you through our process and how we can bring value to you and help you find the home that fits your budget and your lifestyle here in Grover Beach or elsewhere, whatever city works best for you. Until next time, it's Joshua Farris here. Take care.